Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's deck profile. So at Weiss's Anaheim, I played Striker Malice, and the person I test with, and of course, some of the individuals in a circle decided to play Malice Sky Striker. I think this version of Malice is the best. I ended up not doing so hot in the main event because I just got destroyed by the combo decks like Yugioh and Chimera Fiendsmith. Lost the roll. Game 3 just got called by Unshifter, and then I had no other hand trap, so I just got destroyed. Yeah, I pretty much lost the tournament. But Jib went 11-0 with the same deck list and got the giant card, which is pretty nice. I made some modification to that list, right? If you guys want to check out the list that I played at Anaheim, you can check out Jib's channel for the deck list there. Or maybe it was, it's actually, sorry, I lied, guys. It's actually JNC's channel. But then, of course, I actually ended up playing that same exact list at the giant card at Weiss's Anaheim, and I went 7-0. So pretty stark difference between the Weiss's main event and the giant card event day 2. But yeah, I ended up taking home a giant card, going 7-0, beating I think like mainly just Ryzeo players with the same exact deck list that I took to the main event. Funny enough, but I guess fast forward a week later, I took this deck to locals. I made some modifications to the main deck that I'm going to be showing off today. And of course, guys, if you guys are interested in trying to improve your gameplay, definitely consider joining my coaching Discord. You can find more information in the description box below. You can join the inner circle, as well as like the classroom. You can actually get access to deck lists like this weeks in advance before it's live on the YouTube. And also, I actually gave this list to to someone who actually reached out to me and purchased like the master class as well as the spreadsheet. And he got top 4 at the German Open with the exact same list. So I figured I'd show you guys the goo as well. So anyways, we can jump right into it. Yeah, Malice Sky Striker. Of course, we got to start off with the best cards in the deck. 3 Dormouse. You guys can see that for a link-based strategy, you got to use the blue sleeves for the extra deck, of course, or like use the blue sleeves. It really complements the cards. You can use pack 10 at txs1.com and use and get, I think, 10% off all the sleeves when they're back in stock. So, but anyways, you got 3 Dormouse, right? Main starter of the deck. Nothing to say. Then you have 2 White Rabbit and then 3 White Rabbits, or 2 CR, 1 QCR is what I was gonna say. Guys. These are all Euros, so trying to find these cards in Euros is like really difficult. But yeah, these are like the main 6 starters of the deck. And then I only played 2 Chessy Cat, mainly because I decided to cut Shifter from the main deck just so that I can because I wanted to prep the deck to be better against the mirrors. So as a result, you'll see that I cut some dark monsters down. So yeah. And then I play 1 Dawscaper, and then that's it for all the Cyber monsters. Don't play Coda Soul because I think it's just not needed. You can just play Packbit instead, and as a result, you don't need Coda Soul anymore. And you can set up Card Decryptor in the graveyard so that you don't actually need Coda Soul to like link summon on your opponent's turn. But yeah, these are all like the Cyber monsters right there. So I believe it should be 9. And then I play 1 Mag, 1 Jewess. These are like the best extenders by far in the deck. So I decided to play 1 and 1 of these. Going forward, I might consider bumping more Jewess Worm, but at the moment, I believe these 2 are like enough. So yeah, 11 monsters in the main deck in total. As you can see, I don't have that many dark, so you'll see that later down the line I cut Jewess Worm down a bit, or I cut a lure down. Then you have to play 3 of the field spell, the Malice and Underground, and then I played 1 Terraforming. You just want to see this. This is like your best extender. So I just maxed out on all copies of it. Some people don't play the Terraforming, but I don't agree. I think that like this is one of your best extenders, and having more Malice names is actually not even bad because Chessy Cat can just banish the field spell to draw 2 cards as well. And drawing cards is really broken in this version of the deck. So yeah. So for the spells, we got the Underground, Terraforming, and then for the Striker package, I played Triple Engage, 1 Widow Anchor, 1 Hornet. You don't really need the second Widow. I thought about trying to fit it in, but in reality, this is enough. And yeah, this package is really good. I think it's better than Kashtira. I think it's better than Fiendsmith because this is both non-engine going first to beat hand traps with like, because Hornet Drone is basically access to 2 bodies, which allows you to get access to link 3s and malice really easily. And then going second engages the Widow, which outs Detonator, while the other versions like Kashtira and the Fiendsmith versions, they're like they substitute the engage package for those non-engine, but those non-engine have issues where they don't out Detonator. So I find that it wasn't actually that good, and I figured that this is like the best because it's both non-engine to out Detonator, and going first it's an extender, right? So it's like what I think is just the best, and that's why you play terraforming too, because if you open engage and then you have a name, any name, you get full combo. So yeah. Then I played 2 Alert Darkness. You played 2 Alert Darkness because it just helps your consistency. You can also thrust for it. And I figured 2 was like okay because I only had 2 cats. If I think I would play the 3rd cat and 3rd Alert if I played Dimensional Shifter in my main deck, but because I don't main deck Shifter anymore, I only play 2 Alert. It's fine to have it as 2. You can also like filter it when you need it, because I do play Thrust as well in the main deck to get access to it. And then I play 3 Book of Eclipse. So yeah, this is basically I think the best non-engine at the moment to beat the Ryzo board. So I have it at 3. It's not once per turn. You can draw into multiples and use it. You can also do something where you activate Alert, you banish a name, then you can chain Eclipse before the name comes out to answer the Ryzo board. And then of course even the Ash, if you have a second one, you can do it again. Ash doesn't really, I don't really care if the Ash Eclipse because I also play cards like 3 Thrust that allows me to grab basically any card in my deck, right? So that's why like I don't really care if that gets stopped. But yeah. And then I also played of course like for consistency 1 extra Goat Sark, and then I played the 1 talents for the thrust package, right? So I think this makes sense overall. You just want to basically have as many ways as possible to out Detonator. Thrust is really good because I also main deck a card that makes it really good, which is Barrier. So I actually main deck Barrier to set off of the Thrust. And basically, essentially, if you play into like a Ryzo deck, if you go first, you just FTK them game 1 with Dimensional Barrier. So basically, it's just like a free win pretty much every time. And then also, I played Triple Impermanence and then Triple Dominus. These are like the best non-engine to beat like the mirror match. So I figured that I just like this max out on these. Also, like if you play the mirror, you can like you don't have to set Barrier. You can just set Impulse instead, and it's still like really strong. So that's why like I don't really mind it. Going second, being able to thrust for outs to Nib, as well as outs to like plug in, is also really good with thrust. So I think thrust is just too good to not play pretty much. But yeah, so that's that. And then of course I play 1/1 of all the traps, which are like pretty much like the pseudo bricks. But they're good. They're fine to draw. You can consider playing more TB11, but it's just not needed. Not enough space. So yeah. So that's pretty much that. Yeah. So that makes up the rest of the lineup. It's pretty good. You have a lot of non-engine spots, and I think an deck is really really strong. It can crack pretty much any board. And yeah, I think I actually really like these traps because they offer some really nice mind game that you can do. That a lot of other decks doesn't have in the format. But I'll go over that in the masterclass, as well as I'm gonna make a technical play guide with this deck pretty soon as well. So be on the lookout for that. For the side deck, I played 3 Crossout. This deck is getting a lot more popular. Crossout is really good. Helps you beat the mirror match, and then also lets you out the Lancias, right? So just an out to Lancia as well. You also have Thrust for Lancia, so it's just like really really good. And then I play this should be Artifact Sanctum. I just couldn't find it, but it's Artifact Sanctum or DDG. It's fine. I decided extra Jewish for like the Fiendsmith decks, and then Call by the Grave. Yep. And then I played 3 Furos for like the mirror, and then any other combo decks, and I decided 3 Shifter just for like for Ryzo pretty much. I didn't want to main Shifter because it's really bad in the mirror match, so I decided not to main deck it. I think it's fine, but I think it's just so broken. I still want it somewhere in my deck. So yeah, against all the Fiendsmith people playing Fiendsmith version, Shifter just beats them. So it's just too broken in my opinion. And then Furos just beats all the Fiendsmith variants as well, because the Fiendsmith variants that everyone's playing just loses Furos. So yeah, I just decided Shifter and Furos. Basically like If you see all, like, I don't really play that many hand traps, so all my hand traps are like insane floodgates, like this, and then like this, right? So just all the flood hand traps pretty much. So that's pretty much it for the side. For the extra deck, of course, we got to play 1/1/1 of all like the Malice links. And then I do really like the firewall combos. I think they're actually like insanely broken. There's actually some insane lines that you can do that you normally cannot if you don't play these cards. And I think it makes your end board actually like good, in my opinion. So yeah, the firewall, I play this, and then for the firewall stuff, I played Terahertz and Firewall Dragon. These are like kind of like your boss monsters on top of these. And then you have some like ways to like push, which is SP Little Knight, and then you have access code. For the Link ones, you have Link Spider to play around Nib. You have Lingaribo to it actually lets you beat, like, I played through Double Daruma and Otakeda Guy before because of Lingaribo. And then of course you have one Link Decoder, and this card just basically lets you if you open like a Bestial plus like a name, Link Decoder lets you beat like 3 hand traps pretty much. And then you have Kagari. So you have 4 Link 1s. How you know the deck is freaking crazy, because all these Links 1s are just like absolutely insane. And then yeah, I play Packbit because I think it's like better to play Packbit than the Mirror Logic. And then I played Deus Worm for the 2 terahertz target. And then Splash Rings and Lizardos are like your extenders in Link 2s basically. So that's pretty much the extra deck. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the quick and dirty deck profile here. If you guys are interested in learning more about how to play the deck, definitely be on the lookout for a technical play guide that I'm going to be releasing soon. It's going to be about like 3-4 hours worth of content in one video that I think I'm going to be posting on the classroom, and it'll be free for all the Inner Circle members. So definitely be on the lookout for that if you're interested in learning how to play it. And of course, thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.